This interview is brought to you by Crazy Glue, just like Super Glue, but ableist. This is where I'm going to do the intro, okay?
Okay.
This is where I need the ominous music, Fritzy.
Okay.
In the year of our Lord, 1927, the Benedict monks had encountered great hardship. A wicked and tyrannical government had cast its will upon them and revoked their right to produce and sell their delectable dark monk caffeinated wine. With one eye purloined from them, they sought the eye of another, and thus began the creation of a being of pure evil. He shall be faster than Bach and twice as tasty, declared Papa Monk. Charming and handsome as well, added Monkette. They combined their ingredients into their big monk cauldron. It was mostly a bunch of monk seed with a dash of nutmeg. The sky clamored and bellowed, and a bolt of lightning hit the cauldron with such accuracy it was as if it was thrown from the hand of Odin himself. Before the smoke could clear, they heard strange music softly break the silence. It was the yet-to-be-written intro to Metallica's One. When he finally came into sight, he wore a tattered t-shirt that read T-I-C-T-P, and he was much shorter than they had originally envisioned. Bask in his glorious presence, Papa Monk cried. I give you Jumboink, Jonathan Davis. Welcome to the podcast, Ben.
Oh, thank you. Thank you so much for having me. That was a great intro.
Thank you. I put my entire ass into it. How are you, buddy?
I've been doing well. Can't complain. You know, been just getting back to usual since getting back from Australia. But
yeah,
fairly normal now.
It's funny to kind of have this conversation because we sort of had this conversation, but we're going to pretend we fucking didn't, right?
Exactly. Didn't happen.
Woo! So you met Fritzy. You met him in Edmonton. Mm-hmm. I was there. I fucking witnessed it.
Yep. Didn't remember it, but witnessed it.
First came by the jam room when we were practicing for the show there, and then we met many times throughout the 2 days of the festival.
Yeah. I didn't remember the two of you meeting, but I should have because I was there.
Yeah.
Yes.
Now, Fritzy's going to have some questions for you.
I do have questions, but we'll get to those.
We will.
We'll get to those in a minute.
Yeah, right off the top.
Oh, yeah, right now. We'll get to no, but I want to know about...
Oh, you were serious? You're going to start asking him questions?
No, I just want to know about Australia.
Okay.
Okay.
Because we talked about Australia last week on the podcast, and I kind of want to know what you thought. Was it your first time in Australia?
Yeah, absolute first time. It was a lot of fun. It was great. A lot of I listened to the last podcast, so I know what was discussed there.
Do you have any contradicting statements to make? Because that would be great.
Ooh, contradicting statements.
Basically, just point out every place that Rhodey lied.
Yeah,
because that's all he does. He's just
there was actual genuine mistakes in a lot of what I said.
I'm trying to, no, I don't remember any of the exact lies. Maybe that's the lie right there.
Did you agree that Canberra was a piece of shit and so was Newcastle? And that everyone there deserves a swift death? Your words, not mine.
Were definitely the holes for sure. But they were decent shows in the end. They were just a little bit, there wasn't much to do. Newcastle was the interesting one because that one was had the interesting sketchy hotel. Remember that? Because we didn't stay at the hotel at that one because it didn't have air conditioning, but mind you, it was like 40 degrees, so it wouldn't have been normally a big deal for us. But then the windows, they didn't have any screens, and there was quite a few critters outside. There was fruit bats in the trees, and we felt there was giant fruit bats in the trees, so we felt it would be best to maybe go to another hotel with screens.
Yeah, we were literally too afraid to leave the windows open because of the fucking giant bats.
If there was air conditioning, an issue, but it's one or the other, and both weren't in our favors, I guess.
You should have let the bats come in and just feed on your blood.
They were fruit bats, Fritzy.
Yeah,
fruit bats.
They don't
blood is a fruit.
Is it?
I don't know. Probably.
He could have ate all our fruit, I suppose.
Like our fucking balls?
Exactly.
Our little fucking cherries?
Just kidding. You guys travel everywhere with just like baskets of fruit, like a cornucopia of just fruits everywhere you go.
Fruit
Cannot travel without fruit.
Must Love Dogs.
What?
That's that movie? Is
Yeah.
it?
It is a movie.
Yeah, it's a movie?
Yeah.
Nice. So, Ben, you were saying, I actually had a question about Australia in there as well. And it's just, what was your favorite moment from the Plenty Tour, man?
Favorite moment, I guess. We had a pretty good night the last night we were there. Even when we were, again, I think Beam Plenty mentioned that we were crowd surfing you in the bar at the last night. That was pretty good. I got to do the Aussie, touristy stuff. I got to pet a kangaroo. I got to go to the beach, and I got to go past the Sydney Opera House. So that's all cool. Cool touristy stuff.
You got a picture near a koala?
Just near a koala. Yes. Yeah. I think the new COVID protocols don't allow us to actually touch them because.
Oh, is that true?
I think that's what I heard. I think it checks out to me.
Koalas have suffered greatly from COVID.
Is that
they get it real bad? They get it real bad. And Australia does not have the number of ventilators needed to support all the COVID koalas.
I believe they were tired. They were really tired.
That is how they are. That's
COVID.
Imagine them with COVID. Yeah, like they're so fucking sleepy that they're gonna sleep their way out of existence. They have to just like hold them up and be like, "You're mating."
That's much
true.
But they were facilitating there, I'm sure, in the after hours. It's just them knocking asleep koalas together in the hopes they'll reproduce.
Yeah, they have to just rub a couple of koalas together until one of them comes.
I wonder, has anyone ever tried to take a koala and stuff it in a kangaroo's pouch? Because I think that would be rad.
I think that'd be cute as hell.
Yeah.
I'd like to see someone draw a picture of that. Because I think it'd be probably pretty shitty to do, but I wouldn't mind looking at a hand-drawn picture of that.
Yeah, I would not mind that either.
Ben, would you draw that? Would you draw that picture?
I'd draw that picture. I'd commission you and HK to do another competition of this. This will be your next drawing competition. There was a drawing competition actually of me on a plane ride one of the times, and it was HK, who's a very talented artist if you don't already know.
He's an actual artist.
Yeah, and then Rhodey, who's a hobbyist artist, a cartoonist,
a stick figurist.
I'll take the title hobbyist.
There's some extra lines besides the regular stick figure. There's some extra stuff there. So
here's the fucked up part about it though. Like when H and I were talking about doing it, he was like, "Oh, the loser has to take Ben and the winner for dinner." And I was like, "Hold the fuck up, H. Like this guy does art for a living. I fucking liked art as a 8-year-old. You know what I mean? Like, there's gonna be a clear winner, and there very much was. Like, I did fucking rubber tire, cartoon kind of shit, and H did a beautiful picture that looked just like beautiful Ben.
My eyes, everything. I looked at it. I was like, that's me looking off into a distance.
It was fucked.
So you had to take them to dinner, Rhodey?
No, I never agreed to it because I was like, you're fucking bamboozling me. And you're not even doing a particularly good job of it. But which picture did you, what picture did you like best?
I think it had to be HK's, but I think the internet was I think heavily divided. I think there was an equal,
the internet was just kissing Rhodey's ass.
That's true. The internet loves to do that.
Yeah. Really loves it.
Yeah.
It's true. They were
I subscribe to a lot of subreddits strictly about ass kissing. One was r/rimming, if you're familiar with that.
Oh, okay.
I'm a big fan of ass kissing on the internet. French kissing, of course.
I'll follow this rimming subreddit here.
That's it. That's all we're going to talk about for the rest of the podcast. r/rimming.
It's got to be a real one. I don't subscribe to it, but it's got to be a real one.
There's a subreddit for everything.
Sure it is. Yeah.
Yeah, I started a subreddit for it was like upside down or naked. It was something like called naked upside downness, and it was like anyone doing a cartwheel upside down naked, and I started that one, and it kind of took off.
But it's unmodded now.
Yeah, it's unmodded. I haven't looked at it in a long time. I put
it's
up
a nightmare of just spam posts and.
Yeah.
I have a gear question for you, Ben.
Ooh.
Sure.
And I don't see it behind you, but I think you own a telly.
Oh yeah, I do. It's just over in a corner over here.
And it appears to be modded.
Yeah.
What did you do? Because I like tellies. I got tellies, but I didn't
do anything to it. I didn't do anything to it specifically. I bought it that way. So at some point, somebody I bought it used off of a friend of mine, Dan Hay, actually. So
Dan.
Everyone knows him really well.
Yeah,
love him.
And I bought it off of him for $450, and it just so happened to have a distortion, like an overdrive built into it. So I kind of fell in love with it because it was weird, and you could switch it on and off at one point. And it doesn't work anymore because I used it one point as a toggle switch because I thought that was kind of cool, and I broke it very quickly after. And they told me that the pedal actually died inside of it, so I can't just get a new switch or anything like that. So it's a retired instrument. It doesn't really, it would cost me more to
repair it and
everything like that than it would to, that it's really kind of worth. So, yeah.
Gotcha. Yeah, I just saw it on Instagram and I was like, what are all these extra knobs and things on this Telecaster?
Well, they were pretty cool. I used it a lot in my old band. That was kind of wanted to be, a telly metal band. But then it came in handy when I was in a country band and then in playing for another couple session artists before I did the protest thing. So it was a good kind of work band's guitar until it stopped working, just maybe 2 years ago.
Well, thank you for sharing. It's pretty dope.
It's beautiful, man. So I have a question. When was the first time you ever heard of old Too Juicy PTH?
Too Juicy PTH?
Sorry, what was your first experience with Protest the Hero? You know what I mean? When did you first encounter the band and its music?
Too Juicy PTH? So I guess my first memory of encountering you guys, I would have been in high school, so 16, 17. And at one point, did you guys open for Anti-Flag? Anti-Flag? I always forget the cool way to say it. Is it Anti-Flag?
I don't know. I would say Anti-Flag. Anti-Flag.
Yeah.
Yeah, Anti-Flag and Bad Religion.
Yeah, that was it. That was the case. So at one point, you guys would have came to Ottawa on that tour, and all my friends were into punk rock, so they were gung ho to go see Anti-Flag, and then I remember either the next day at school or the Monday or whatever after the show, everyone who went to that show came up to me like, you got to hear this band. They're all for you. This is
cool.
They opened this for Anti-Flag, and they're this punk band, but they shred and it sounds like metal. You should listen to it. And I remember my friend, I think, had showed me Heretics and Killers on his Discman at the time, which was a popular device used for listening to music.
Fuck yeah.
And I was like, yeah, these guys fucking rule. So,
dude, that's so funny. I forgot all about that. We did 3 dates with Bad Religion and Anti-Flag. It was the fucking coolest time of my life, and I completely fucking forgot about it.
Yeah. And you must have done an Ottawa show because my friends were, my friends definitely were there because that's how I came to kind of know you guys.
Yeah, I think it was Toronto, Ottawa, Montreal. I think. It was definitely just 3 shows.
Sounds about right. I guess those bands would have been playing. That's where they would have been playing. You know, I guess they were big enough in those times they wouldn't have been doing the smaller shows. So
yeah, they were huge shows. They were great shows.
Yeah, absolutely. So that was my first encounter with you guys. That I kind of the first time hearing you guys was then.
That's funny. I'm so glad that you had an interesting fucking story, because it would have been like way worse if you were just like, I don't know, man. Like you guys played fucking Babylon and I was just hanging around.
No. No. My friends, again, like all punk rockers, kind of. I was the metal, and kind of I stayed at home and just played guitar. So when they heard this band, they're like, "This is a band for Ben for sure."
Fuck, that's cool, man.
I was really expecting it to be. Mike called me because you guys were looking for a touring guitar player. So.
Yeah.
Exactly. I was like, I don't know, maybe. Here I am.
I gotta listen to him first before I agree to do anything.
Know. Like we had toured with each other like quite a bit.
Yeah. Yes, exactly.
That's funny as hell. Okay, my next question is, what are your intentions with my daughter?
Nothing serious. I don't know.
That's not a good thing. It was a bad question. I'm so sorry.
So Rhodey told me that you are a man of secrets.
Yeah.
That you have many, many secrets, and now it's time for you to divulge those secrets.
Yes.
So, what is the secret to the perfect grilled cheese sandwich?
Oh, okay, that's really good. So full butter coverage. Okay.
No, that's incorrect. It's mayonnaise.
Yeah.
Second question. What is the secret to effective finger tapping? And don't say finger strength, because I have weak little fingers and can't accept that being the reason I suck at finger tapping. Mm-hmm, so what's the secret?
It's the pull off after you tap.
You got to masturbate every time?
Yeah.
You got to pull off. I would think that it would be your fingernail length and the strength of your nail. Collagen.
Usually you want to keep those fairly short. But
I thought you used the tip of your nail.
No. My
finger, because if I use the tip of my nail, it wouldn't work that well.
I also recently learned that a really good thing to do after you cut your nails, like on your fretting hand, and then get in there with a freaking file and just file them down even shorter till there's basically no nail left.
Yeah,
I don't know how much I'd like that. Because that's like a hangnail, when it's like torture when you trim your nail too much, right?
Yeah.
I
so
agree,
you gotta trim it just short enough, and then just hit it with the nail file so that it you don't clip that little part underneath. That holds
dirt underneath?
There. No, just the little part that if you clip it too short, then it just hurts forever.
Yeah.
So just don't clip it that short. Just file it down
where it connects.
Yeah.
Where it connects to your
Give
finger.
Give it a shot, but usually just the nails, just the clippers usually get me close enough.
Question 3 about your secrets.
About your secrets, of course.
When did you begin wearing secret antiperspirant?
Ooh, sometime around my mid-20s.
Okay. Yeah, secret.
Do you wear antiperspirant? For real?
I usually wear ladies' antiperspirant. Yeah.
It's got aluminum in it. It's very bad for you.
It's very good for you.
It's very good for you. That's true.
Yes.
Aluminum.
What about
the aluminium
Thank you.
in the antiperspirant is a preservative, so it keeps you from dying.
Ah.
So you want as much preservative on you and in you. That's why I always like to eat foods that have a lot of preservatives in them to make sure I'm getting that preservative in me.
How did you know that he wears antiperspirant?
It's secret. He's a man of secrets.
Okay.
Funny, because I think I mentioned at some point that I do wear ladies' antiperspirant because I just like the smells more than.
That's true. I remember you saying something about that.
Man claw ones. They always have ridiculous names and.
Yeah, bear glove. Bear glove and.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Wolf punch.
What is your favorite thing that you secrete?
Say it! Say it!
I don't have any other answer for you.
Yeah, I know. That's the right answer. That's the right answer. It is the correct answer. It's not snot or boogers or sweat
Poo.
or poop.
No, there's
Or tears.
I would
Tears.
say I would say I produced all those, but there's only one.
The ear
There's
stuff.
only one word I secrete.
Did you ever use the word? Did you ever say it?
No, he didn't say it. You're going to make him say it on the podcast in public while you lick your lips in a very disgusting way?
Yep. No, you don't have to say it. But I do think
we all know what we're thinking.
I do think we should start a new tradition where when the guest says come, we celebrate like fucking Pee Wee Herman's Playhouse. Pee Wee Perman. I can't speak, man.
Pee Wee Permans?
Yeah.
Okay. Do you have any other questions?
Yeah.
Well,
if
go
you
ahead.
had to kick out one of the members of the current touring lineup of PTH, and it cannot be yourself, and you had to replace them with someone else, who is it? Who are those people?
Or those people? Multiple people?
Yeah, because you got to put someone else in. It can be anyone.
Oh.
You can kick me out, put fucking Rob Halford in if you want.
Oh, okay. This is interesting. I'm going to go with this is a tough question.
Yeah, do it. Nobody's feelings will ever be hurt.
Oh no,
I
think more or less who I would want to add in.
Okay, yeah. Frame it that way. That way, no one's feelings for sure will be hurt.
I think we would. We need a contrasting character. Let's. I want to replace you with. Let's go with lights. I want to replace you with lights.
Oh, that's cool. That would be cool. Yeah. I thought for sure you would be like, in your heart of hearts, I think you want to replace Timmy because you want to have like Zach Wilde or someone fucking wackadoo in there, but you don't want to hurt Timmy's feelings, and I respect that so much. So lights it is. My feelings aren't hurt at all.
I was going to say William Hung.
Oh.
That'd be pretty good.
From America's Got Singers.
Yep. America has singing.
Whatever fucking show's called.
America's Kids Got Singing.
So, I would also like to talk about... Wait, Fritzy, how tall are you again?
6'3".
And Jumboink, how tall is your brother?
6 foot. He says 6'3", but I'm gonna say 6'5".
Woo!
That's
Just a little
tall
bit bigger
guy.
than Fritzy.
That's a tall dude.
Now, at this point, we're going to... Ben, how tall are you again?
I'm a
6'1".
5'6".
5'6". So at this point, we are going to have that picture of you and your brother on the screen somewhere because it is incredible and incredibly contrasting. Now,
it's something to see.
yeah. Now you have the nickname Boink, and I would like that if your brother had the nickname Jumboink, because it's got the word jumbo in it, so it's like Jumbo Boink, but it's just Jumboink. Is that okay?
I think that's great. That's we should have been named.
Now, another question, more seriously speaking. Growing up, how tall was your mailman?
So I would have been 2. So I don't know. He seemed fairly tall, but I was also fairly small at the time. But I think somewhere maybe in the 6 foot department would be a safe place to presume.
Oh my God.
I would assume. I stared at that picture for so long today. You and him have very, very similar eyes. And that's where it ends. Like the same eyes. That's great. Fritzy, you got more questions?
You guys are too young to even remember Milkmen.
Yeah, I'd like the idea of going archaic like Milkman, but I'm not a fucking caveman.
Well, that's me. I remember the milkman.
Of course
Really?
you do. Your social security code is 1.
Yeah.
I
I
That's a
have
stupid
always
joke. I'm so
I
sorry.
have always been and shall always be.
That's true. That's true.
I do have one more question, and this is not related to your secrets.
Oh.
Which portrayal do you prefer? Alfie Boe or Colm Wilkinson as Jean Valjean?
I don't even know. I don't even understand that question. I don't know
That's
who
fine.
any of those people are.
It's fine. Just say Alfie Boe.
Don't say Alfie Boe.
Just say Alfie Boe.
Don't do it.
I'm gonna
Just
go
say
with
Alfie Boe.
the Jean Valjean guy.
Well, no, that's the name of the character.
He's the character. It's
You
either
really didn't
Alfie Boe or Colm Wilkinson. You
Yes.
should say Alfie Boe.
You should say Colm Wilkinson.
Colm Wilkins.
My boy!
Combo.
He's the original Jean Valjean. You made the perfect choice. It's a Les Mis question, and it's very important. Fuck, marry, kill.
Fun little fact: my first dog was named Cosette after
After
Miserables.
Jean Valjean's adopted daughter, Cosette.
There you go. There you go.
I would have named that dog Panine. Eponine.
Eponine?
Because she's beautiful in her own way, but she's a dirty little street rat that just can never have her way. So fuck, marry, kill. Me, Fritzy, and Tim.
Oh my God.
Mary Killer, you Fritzy Tim. You Fritzy Tim.
Yeah.
Oh, all right. Well,
I thought about including your brother and your beautiful girlfriend, but then I thought that's too personal. Let's not do that. Let's just do Fritzy Timmy.
Before you make that choice, I just want to share something. I'm going to put this up to the camera.
Is it a
And
picture of your
if this-
feet from
no,
the
no,
last?
If this, I think this will color your choice.
Kill him!
it didn't change my decision at all, but it just
Kill him!
reaffirms that yes, I would marry Tim. I just think that he would make a wonderful husband.
Wow. I mean, Sandy is the greatest, his wife, so he must be a wonderful husband. Yeah, I agree with you. That's a good determination.
I feel like he would treat me well.
Yeah, maybe.
Let's go. If I'm gonna fuck someone here, well,
Put on your best fuck face, Fritzy.
You're the newest Bitsy. I'm gonna have to
Fresh meat.
give you a try.
A good rogering.
Wait.
Now, unfortunately, that leaves you, old cheese, and
That's fair enough.
I know you.
But now, I want to know how.
I feel like you understand. You would understand the most.
That's true. I genuinely do understand
How
people wanting to
would
kill
you
me.
do it?
Oh well, I would probably take you out for a nice
No.
dinner.
How would you
And then
Jeez.
Continue, please. I want to know how the fuck your
don't wanna hear
5'6"
about this.
ass is getting on his 6'3" buttons.
we would go to a nice. I'd let you pick the rest.
Nice dinner.
Oh, yeah.
Wherever you'd like to go.
There'd be wine.
There would be wine. Yes, there'd be wine.
Best part is Fritzy's sober. So he'd be living in the moment
No,
of every moment.
I'd be drinking the wine.
Yeah.
I would be.
It would enhance your experience.
Yes.
There would be jazz.
Oh, good.
This is starting to sound really nice, actually.
This is. No, keep going. This is like the most romance I've had in a long, long time. Can you send my wife some recommendations?
It would finish off with a nice slow walk on the beach, and there I would lay you down on the sands during high tide, and you can imagine the rest.
Oh God.
I am imagining
will
the
be.
rest. I think it's really funny to think about little Ben on big old Fritzy.
I gotta go. Actually,
Growing
right
on him
now.
like a
Think
fucking
about it a
tumor.
lot.
But I believe Fritzy's question was, how would you kill me?
Ooh. Poison yogurt.
Oh, I love
Oh, that'd be a really good way
love
to do
it.
it, because I love yogurt.
it. Yeah, because it's disgusting, and you just love it so much.
I do.
Ugh, I would love
It
to
would
watch
probably
you
just
eat
be-
the poisoned
it-
yogurt.
It registered as some sort of dietary tract thing, so no, it wouldn't. They wouldn't be like. They'd be like, you know, it wasn't.
It's probably
murder.
how I'm going to die anyway.
His guts
Like,
ruptured.
for sure.
Yeah.
That's clever, and I like it.
Yeah, you had hemorrhaging intestines. And just, sad before your time. But
Yeah. Okay, for the upcoming spring tour in April, which city are you most excited about playing?
Toronto. Wait.
No,
There is no Toronto,
not on there.
to the chagrin of one fellow on my Facebook.
I was asked about that, by the way.
You asked about
There's a
what?
question. There's a question asking, hey, why not Toronto?
We'll get to that.
But
I'm gonna go. Let's go. Good old London here. London's a
Ooh.
great spot. London Music Hall. I think we have some. I think I heard some friends are gonna be there.
I will be there.
Yeah.
Exactly. So that I'm gonna go with that one there.
You know what? I agree. I think I agree completely. And what stop are you least enthused about?
Oh,
Which one matters the least to you?
is there a Kitchener or Waterloo one there?
There is, yes, at Maxwell's.
I know that place. That's Jonah's bar. That one means
Oh,
a lot
yeah.
to me. That one means the least to me.
Yeah. Fuck Jonah. Jonah is our sound guy. I forgot that's his actual bar. That's great. We're going to sound sick that night.
I was like, I guess that one by just thinking, that one was the least.
Yeah. Waterloo. Fucking Kitchener Waterloo. Kitchener Waterloo? It's not Kitchener Waterloo. It's Cambridge Waterloo, is it? What the fuck is it?
Kitchener Waterloo. That's why, it's their.
No, because there is a Kitchener date. Kitchener is a different town, and it's east of the Durham region.
Hold on here.
No, it's London, Hamilton, Kingston,
Yeah.
Ottawa, Thorold. Thorold is clearly a place from Lord of the Rings.
That's where Muskie's at, I think.
Waterloo and Guelph.
Waterloo.
Actually, I'm gonna change it to St. Catharines here because I just saw St. Catharines in there. That's the four. What's
That's
that
a
one?
Thorold one. Thorold.
Thorold.
Yeah.
Moose and Goose.
You don't
I
like
haven't
St. Catharines?
been to St. Catharines since. Do you remember that old festival that used to be there, the Scene Fest?
Oh, yeah. That was a lot of fun, I thought.
That was a lot of fun, but it was always. I just always remember we didn't get to play in front of anyone there. It was always an empty. It won't be empty this time. I'm hoping, but it was just. I've always remembered everything was closed. Everything was weird. It was always on like a Sunday. It was always something weird.
Yeah, I think it was the entire weekend long, right? And it was like all the bars in the city. So it was like a really cool idea. And a lot of the fucking bands I saw there were so cool. Like I saw Jude the Obscure on that in that one time, which was so cool. But I could see like definitely some bars not being full or anyone being in them, and you're just fucking playing to no one. I could definitely see that happening, especially to you. And today I caught the plague.
Yeah, I was gonna say like it's not really the town's fault. It's more us.
No, it wasn't. You guys were fucking great. So I have a question here. You're fucking sick at guitar. I'm not being facetious. I have no beef with Seafish whatsoever. So how hard or easy is the protest music? Seriously. Because people go, oh, like, I don't know how to play guitar. I don't know how to fucking do any of that stuff. I got lots of guitars, but I fucking play power chords and I go, Ruby, 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 Ruby. So, fucking, how hard is it? Is it actually hard?
It was hard. It's genuinely really hard. It took me, I spent 8 months, because you guys, kind of gave, me the green light in about August 2021. And then I took till May 2022. Yeah, that's when we did the shows last year, the first ones. And it took me all that time to learn I guess we had a 10-song, maybe a little bit, 12-song headliner set. So it takes a long time. And like I take my time with it. Like I take it like section by section. I'm not learning a song in like a day or two. It takes like a week to learn a song, and it's I spend like 2-3 hour sessions doing it. So the songs are very hard. The songs are very hard.
Well, I gotta say, you make them seem easy as fuck. Like, honestly, you do such a fantastic fucking job. You make it seem like I feel like I could just do it. I could just fucking kick Tim off the other side, and it's you and I just ripping our little fucking axes, looking like fucking. No.
Nope.
I was thinking.
I don't think so. No. It took a lot. It took a lot. I don't know if I'll ever have that. Like for any catalog of music I go and learn after this, I don't know if I'll have that same kind of drive for any other band. I guess that's I like the music, and it's super technical, so that's obviously I'm a fan of it, so it was a big driving factor. But if I maybe if I didn't like you guys so much, I may have been like, nah.
Holy fuck, we are extremely fortunate.
So
I mean that genuinely.
I did a thing, Ben, on my Twitch stream that I've since sort of given up on, called Slow Test the Hero, where I put a PTH song in Guitar Pro, put it on 10%, and see if I can play it, and I still can't. So it's really impressive. I don't know.
I've been there.
It's yeah. Truk uses all the notes. I think some of the other bands would like some notes, so they could use some notes. But Truk took them all.
He definitely. I think he even discovered a few in the process too,
yeah,
right?
Probably, yeah. There's a J sharp.
Now, I just have one last question. Explain to me why, when you worked at the CD warehouse, when you had to look for or stock a CD, you immediately had to urinate. Why?
This is a phenomenon that's been occurring since I was young. This is not even just since I was working at CD Warehouse, but if I'm perusing, a mall, like let's say looking at records at the time, CDs, magazines, household items, if I'm at like Winners or something like that, I just immediately have to urinate. It's not like a trickle. It's like I go from like 0 to 25, and I need to find the bathroom immediately. So obviously, when I was young and working at a CD store, it would be like, okay, like find this list or stock these things, and I would just immediately like, okay, cool, get the card or whatever, go to it, and be like, and it just never stopped.
You're not at all shocked that I knew that.
No. You knew about my knives somehow. You
I was in the back room when you were talking about how dull your knives were.
I was like, how did I? Yeah, attention for details, unmatched.
I appreciate that. Like I text Mike today and I was like, yo, tell me something about Ben that he would be very surprised to know that I know. And he told me that. From Puerto Rico.
Interesting. I'm surprised Mike went with that one too. That's good.
He came back like
a whole bunch.
Yeah, he said, give me some time to think, and then he came back immediately. It was like his first thing that came to mind. So I'm surprised that you're not surprised. I'm disappointed, but but I'm really happy.
You're not mad, just disappointed.
All right. I think unless Fritzy's got anything else, or you got anything else that you want to share, Ben? It's been a fucking pleasure having you. Thank you so much.
Do you want to
for
plug
being
anything?
Here.
Do you want to plug anything? You could plug things if you want to.
You could plug one of us or kill one of us. You could plug one of us and kill one of us.
I'm a guitar teacher. If you want to lesson with me, www.benjohndavisguitar.com, and you can go from there.
Yeah. What happens if you just go to www.johndavis.com?
Boom.
Yeah, you go to corn websites.
This is corn.
I think you might, yeah.
You get a cornography.
Tons of cornography.
Cornography.
You must be so sick of corn jokes. You must be so sick of them.
No, never heard a bad corn joke.
Never heard a good one either. Never heard a good corn song. Fuck 'em! My God!
We're leaving that in.
Please do.
We don't edit.
I'm very sick.
You are very sick. Disgusting.
That's awesome. I think that'll do. Yeah.
All right. Perfect.
Good.
That's fun.
I'm going to
it.
stop my
Thanks for doing
recording
that.
here. Should I stop my recording, Fritzy?
I mean, do we want to end the show?
No.
Are we done with the podcast for this week?
No, we're going to do bits and pieces. We're going to do more to it. Just you and I, aren't we?
Yeah, just a little
Okay.
bit. Okay.
Then,
So just
Then
leave
we
it
should-
running.
okay.
We don't need to make more files.
Blurfrick.
All right.
But thanks for doing it, Ben.
Yeah.
No, thanks for having me. This was a blast.
Fuck yeah, man. This should be funny. Should be good.
Yeah. Oh yeah, this will be a good one.
Oh, I forgot to talk about the tattoo. That's all right.
Well, you sort of did on the intro, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. And I guess we can talk about it when you're not there, but I don't want to seem like we're making fun of you without you being there. So
No,
I'll make sure that it's
by all
also
means.
quite.
You have my
We'll make sure that
permission.
it's complimentary, extremely complimentary. In fact, I have nothing bad to say about that tattoo.
How
I fucking
could
love
it
it.
not? You enter the psyche of a 20-year-old Ben. You know.
Fuck, I love it so much.
Is it like a self portrait?
I just think it's an imagination of myself when I was young. Yes, so it's basically it would have been like when I was creating this character when I was young. I was like, yeah, this is me. You know, I'm a metal skeleton. But yeah, no. Now I don't look at it and think that's me. I'm just like, yeah, it's that stupid thing I created when I was young.
Well, when I get it tattooed, I'm gonna look at it and think that's Ben.
I look
I
forward
really
to it.
want you to get that tattooed on.
Oh, I'm
you.
fucking getting that tattoo, 100%.
I fucking love it.
H could do it. H could do a good stick and poke of it.
Oh,
And he could
that'd be
literally
fucking-
just do my actual drawing of it.
Yeah, now I don't want it quite as big as you have it, but
Oh, you want?
I do. I want it about that big. You know what I'm saying?
A good size, yeah.
I'm gonna get it in honor of you.
All right.
All right, dude. Thank you so much. We're gonna do the rest of the thing, slap it together, and then
All right,
fucking
I'll see you later.
it'll be out Monday.
All right, sounds good. Well, thank you so much, guys. Good to see you both.
See you in April.
I'll see
Yeah,
you. I'll
see
see
you-
you then. And I'll see you probably around just a few weeks before that, Roddy.
That's true. If not
All right.
sooner.
See you later. All right, bye.
Take care, buddy.
Bye.
Bye. What a treat, eh?
Oh, the best.
What a treat.
When I came out to Edmonton, Ben just was walking through the venue had an outside area that was food tents and picnic tables and whatever. And Ben just
Yeah, I
was
remember, yeah.
walking by, and he just sat down with me and Joe and shot the shit for a little bit. And then after the show, he was just talking to everybody.
Yeah, he's a sick
Social,
dude.
social little butterfly.
Actually, you remember that really weird person that was just hanging off him after the show, and he was kind of like, "Could somebody fucking help me here?"
Yeah, she was hanging on Ashwin, and then
Yep.
Rob, and then me, and then Ben, and then she tried to get in Rob and my Uber.
That was a very strange person.
Yes, but
Was she just fucked up?
Probably. Yeah, that was the common thought process. Everybody figured just really fucked up and really not wanting the night to end, which is fine.
Oh. Yeah, fair enough. That's been everyone. That was me the night before.
Yeah. Yeah. When you were just like hanging around like, Chris, hey Chris, over here, Chris. Hey Chris.
No, there was
it's me, Rhodey, Chris. Hey Chris.
There was a genuine moment where like we were in their back room the night before and I was like kind of fucking hammered. And Hannah from Propaganda was sitting on the couch, like warming up, getting ready for their set. And Hank was like, yo, just like, isn't that your buddy? Like, you know him? And I was like, I don't really know him like that. Like, he was just like, just go over and say, what's up? Like, what's the fucking problem? And I was like, nah, I'm not going to do that. Don't worry about it. Just like, nah.
I'm okay.
And I just fucking didn't. Partially because I was like fucking hammered. And partially because I am weird and anxious.
Well, right. How do you think I am every time we do this podcast?
I know. I can feel it.
So weird and anxious. And I'm just like,
I can feel it through the screen, Fritzy.
I know. But I did get to meet Todd.
Oh, the best
at that
guy.
show.
The best fucking
Such
guy.
a good dude.
Yeah.
I like that
Easy
he
to
came
talk
out
to.
for the second night just to hang out and watch the show.
He fucking rocks, man. He loves rocking.
Yeah.
I was on a podcast about them just last
who's
week.
the host of that?
A lovely fella named Greg. There's another host of it as well. I don't know the other fella's name, but just a delight to talk to. I had a blast just talking about Propaganda. I'm fucking super embarrassed that like fellas are going to hear me just absolutely gushing over them, but I don't know. Hopefully they don't listen.
Well, they're the best.
I know, but I know. So what? I don't know. Shut up. That's Cam's old standby. Is I don't know. Shut up.
That's really good.
Yeah.
Very funny.
It's like you're so flustered and self-conscious that you told someone to shut up.
I really like that. That really made me like I really connected with that a lot right there.
Yeah, I think a lot of people can.
I have to write this down so that I don't fuck it up. But I made you something.
Oh. How nice.
Hang on. I think this is right. Yes, this is okay. Okay. All right. So I was in Toronto last week.
Ew.
Yep. And we were at a bar.
Ew.
Across from a Toronto landmark. Ew. And I wrote a haiku about it. It goes like this, and this is for you, because I know, like, just based on your hat. Maple Leaf Garden, probably Canada's most famous grocery.
Yep. That's beautiful. That's fucking beautiful. And I will make you a gift now.
No, don't. No,
I will make you a gift on the spot.
It's going to come out of your bum.
No, it won't.
Not a...
It'll come out of my mouth.
Oh, he's going to write a song.
I'm going to make up a song on the spot. You're a fucking dickbag. And I wish you'd trim your mustache.
Never.
Just trim it along your little lip line. You're a fucking dickbag. You're not a dickbag. But you know what? Just give it a little like a... Nah, it's sick. I like it just the way it is. Let me try again. You're a fucking dickbag. And I really like your mustache. Don't even think about fucking shaving it.
I do have to admit, Tim really threw me off with that picture.
Oh, that picture. When you put that picture up, I I didn't like it. I know what Tim looks like, and I love him, and I love the way he looks. I think he's fucking gorgeous, but that one took me for a trip. It took me down dreary lane.
Yeah. It was like jumping in the fast forward machine.
Yeah.
Right? Like,
Tim looks like a dad now. That's just
him in retirement.
He's amazing. He looks like a dad now, and it's great. He's embraced it fully.
Yep.
And I love it. It looks good on him. He wears it well.
Yeah. Yep.
No, not in that picture.
He said he's not wearing a fanny pack.
Why not? Fanny packs are cool. Everybody wears fanny packs now.
He said he's not. So, I don't know. Well, you'll have to have a talk with him when he gets back.
I will.
I think that's it, right? Are we done?
Yeah, I think so.
All right. Well,
it's fucking beautiful, dude.
Yeah. We'll see you next week. There's a link in the description of this episode that links you to all of our socials. Mm-hmm. It's got you have what's it called? A link, not link tree.
Yeah, I do have a link tree.
Is that what it's called? Link tree?
I think it's called a linked tree.
A linked tree? A linked tree.
A linked tree because there's a fucking period in it for some reason.
Yeah, it's a linktory. So there's your linktory and my linktory, and also the invite thing to the Discord. I promised Corn I would plug the Discord every time we do this. So
it's growing. And I love that there's fucking questions coming in the Discord.
Yeah,
and like people talking about the fucking shit. Actually, someone answered from last time. The band that sounds exactly like us, they answered in the Discord, is a band called I Omega.
Never heard of them.
I want to give that person credit. So if you'll just give me 2 seconds to find it, and we're out. No, it was at Saw. That said, it was I Omega. They got it. So
perfect.
That's cool. So until next time, eat shit and go fuck yourself, eh?
Oh God, I can't wait. Delicious.